Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristi Martin, and this year I'm going to be doing my student teaching in West Palm Beach, Florida. And guess what? Today is my first day of student teaching. I'm excited, but I'm also really nervous. And so we'll see how it goes. The funny thing is I don't know what grade or teacher that I'm actually going to be with until I go in and meet with the assistant principal this morning, because they weren't sure. They still had to find me a place, but I'm pretty sure it's first grade, so I'll be able to tell you this afternoon actually, but it's kind of early. It's 7:38. I think this is like the earliest I've had to wake up since the beginning of like the quarantine phase, like when I came home from college. Yeah, so it's pretty early. But I was pretty nervous, so I wanted to share something that I was reading that has helped me, because going into this experience, I'm like, am I gonna be good at teaching? Am I gonna do well? And like, there's like a lot of questions, and I'm usually afraid to fail, so I don't know. This verse has really helped me. It's 2 Corinthians 12, 9 through 10. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I am content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong." So this is just reminding me that God can actually prefers honestly to work in our weaknesses, and that's where we find that we need him the most, and that's where we grow in our relationship with him. And so through this experience, I'm just going to rely on this and rely on him, and yeah, we'll see how today goes. Today is officially over. My first day of student teaching is done, and it actually ended up being super good. I am really tired. I wore a mask all day, and I don't know, I feel like I'm a mess, but it was really good. So I ended up being in a first grade classroom with a teacher there, so that's exciting. So I'll be in first grade, and I went to 2 staff meetings, and then we kind of just did stuff around the room, and I kind of got to know my teacher. She's so sweet, and I'm really excited. So I'm happy that today went really well and the nerves are gone. Yeah, it should be a good semester. It is day 2 of student teaching. Today I feel a lot better going into it because I know my teacher, I know my grade, and I'm super excited to work with her. So she had told me that I do get a desk, which is super exciting, and so I'm gonna get some stuff probably later on today at Target to like put on the desk and make it cute, and we'll see. But oh my gosh, my eyes feel so tired and the sun is like blinding me. I really need to get better at like waking up faster, because I feel like I go in and like for the first hour I'm just like zoning out. You know, I'm like smiling, of course, but I'm like zoning out. So we'll get better at that, I'm sure. But I'll probably go to Target later on this afternoon, get some supplies, and yeah. I haven't shared what school I'm actually at, but I did get permission to say the name. So I'm doing my student teaching at the King's Academy, which is super exciting and very special to my heart, because I actually graduated from there. I was here from kindergarten to 12th grade. So I really know a lot about the school, and the faculty and staff here are amazing. They're really sweet, and it was just really nice that they gave me the opportunity to practice being a teacher here, because this is honestly where I found out that I wanted to be a teacher, because there were so many great people that impacted my life. So today's gonna be a good day. Is the end of day number 2, and it was a good day today. The classroom is basically set up because there's one more half a day before the students actually come on campus. They'll be here on Thursday, but right now I think that I am going to go to Target to get some stuff, like organization stuff for my desk, maybe some supplies, I don't know, also maybe some coffee because I'm pretty darn tired, but I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna go to Target now. Got out of Target and I bought a few things, so I figured that I would show you guys. The first thing I bought is this desktop 3-hole punch. I have one at home, but I figured that it would be nice to have one at school so I don't have to keep asking my teacher for it when I'm like making my notebook. The next thing is this drawer organizer because I need some kind of organization in my desk. I didn't have anything in there, so I figured that these would work. They have 3 small ones and then 1 big one. And the last things that I bought were, I went to the Target dollar spot obviously, and I got these very cute little stickers. There's like 2 packs of them, you see, super cute. So only a few things today at Target, but overall a success.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
How's everything been going for you?
It's good. How's your day?
Oh, you know what? It's been pretty alright. I like being at work and not at home. So.
I know, I feel that, yeah. I feel
Keeping yourself busy during quarantine?
Yeah, I just started my student teaching. So,
student teaching?
Yeah,
Fun.
now we're doing that.
What grade?
First grade.
First grade?
Yeah, at the King's Academy.
So
I don't know if you know
do you like basically a teacher's assistant who helps teach the class or something?
Kind of like that. They let you do a few lessons, but they don't trust you with much.
Yeah, they're like, hey, go run copies of worksheets.
Exactly.
I don't want to staple all of these.
Yeah, exactly. Got my coffee, so now I can drink it. Yay. I get a grande Americano with soy milk, and it's really, really yummy. It's like you can still taste the coffee flavor, but it's kind of like good. That's just an espresso. Espresso? I don't know. It's espresso or espresso or whatever with water, and then I put a little bit of soy milk in it. So it's really good. And the guy at the coffee shop was really nice. He said my dress looked cute, so that was cool. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Today is officially the first day of school. So it's about 7 o'clock and I'm having my coffee. I'm super excited because that means the kids are going to be there. Excuse my puffy face and bags under my eyes. I have not woken up this early for like 4 days straight in a long time. But today is going to be a great day. The students are not allowed to have their parents walk them in this morning, and usually they do on the first day, so that's going to be a little different for them. I think I have a morning duty this morning, but I'm not totally sure what it is, so we'll figure that out when I get there. They're a little bit, not chaotic, but it's been hard for them to think about all this stuff that they have to do because of COVID, so little things like that sometimes get missed, but you know, you just plug in. I'm also doing aftercare, which means I'll be there for a little bit longer today, so I'm not totally sure how that works either, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm really excited. Yesterday I didn't film because we were only there till like 2 o'clock and we just did like their goodie bags and things like that, so it was a pretty chill day, just preparing a little bit extra stuff for the first day of school. And I just wanted to show you a book that we're going to be reading on the first day of school, so it's super exciting. It's called First Day Jitters, and I really like this book. It's so cute. It actually talks about how the teacher is nervous. So the whole book, you think that there's like a student who doesn't want to get out of bed and she doesn't want to go to school and things like that. And then you find out that the teacher was just nervous for her first day of school. So then we're going to drink some jitter juice, which is just like Sprite, fruit punch, and some rainbow sprinkles. And it's supposed to get all your nervousness away and all that stuff, so I'm really excited. I think they'll really enjoy that part of the day. I eventually want to show you guys the classroom that I'm in, and because my teacher has super cool ideas, so I figured you guys would like to see that at some point. And today is going to be a great day, so I'll fill you in on how it goes. The students will come to school wearing masks. I think we have some shields for them to use, like if their mask gets too hot or something, they can put the shield on when they're at their desk, so that will be interesting. We'll see how that goes. And I'll fill you guys in later on in the day. First day of school is over. Wow. Like, I don't even think I sat down like once because I have to go to the specials with them some of the time, so I didn't really eat anything today. I didn't eat any lunch. Lunch was a little crazy because it's hard because all day 2 of the students being at school. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning and like my body hurt and I was just like not alive. Like I felt so tired. So Yeah, it's a tough job, but it's fun, and so I'm excited for today. Um, I forgot, like, the masks yesterday were just so funny. Like, one kid literally pulled down his mask. He was like, I'm like watching it happen. He's sitting in his desk and he pulls it down, and I was like, what is he doing? Like, sometimes I have to breathe, a little bit, but then he immediately sticks his finger up his nose. And I was like, oh gosh. I was like, and he's picking his nose and both sides of his nose, and then he just pulls the mask back up. So that's how preventing things are going. It's just really funny to watch, like, weird things. Like, I had to do aftercare, right? So I was like, you guys, it's 4th through 6th grade, so they're a little bit older, a little bit more just doing whatever they want. So I kept reminding them, like, pull up your mask. I feel like those teachers in those grades have it tougher with the masks because, 1st grade, they're still trying to, like, please you and obey. But anyway, so I was like, can you pull up your mask or whatever? And those buff things? So this one kid had a buff on, and I was like, oh, can you pull that up because it was down and we were inside and they were close together, whatever. And then he pulls it all the way up over his head. So now there's like a cone sticking out his head. He can't see, and he's just like looking around. And then they proceed to put the masks over their eyes and, just like run around, because it's fun. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. It makes everything a little bit harder. But I think that today was going to be a really good day. I'm not totally sure what we're doing in class. I know my teacher has plans, but after school it got a little chaotic with me doing aftercare, her doing the bus line or the parent pickup line, which took quite a bit of time yesterday because the parents are like wanted to mostly pick their kids up for the first day of school. So today we'll see what we do, but yesterday was pretty fun, so I'm excited. Today was such a good day. I honestly feel a lot better about all of the procedures and stuff that we were doing yesterday because they were kind of new yesterday, but today lunch went great. I actually got to eat during the day and sit down a couple times, so that was really great. The kids did a lot better. Like the first day, a couple of them were like falling asleep and stuff, but today we made sure we went out and they ran around and they got their blood pumping and they did a great job. So it is Friday, so tomorrow's the weekend. I am working my retail job tomorrow, but there will be no school, and I think over the weekend I'm just gonna research some things to do for math centers for the curriculum that she'll be teaching this week, and then also possibly a craft project for like an all about me kind of thing because they'll be focusing on that next week so that the kids can get something hands-on. Even with corona, like we want to make sure they're still interacting, still getting to know each other, still working in groups if possible without sharing supplies, like just being able to be socially distanced and wear their masks, but also not losing that social aspect because that's like super important. So I think it'll be good. I did want to show you guys some of the things that we did this week with the kids. My teacher actually gave me copies of all of the stuff that they were doing and things like that, so I can start my own folder and be collecting those things for my first year of teaching. So I'm really happy about that. But let me show you. Very first day, this was on their desks when they walked in, and it was a packet for them to start filling out. It's so cute. So this let us know if they could write their name and how they were feeling about the school year starting. They just had to color the one. And we explained it, and obviously you can see on their expressions if you couldn't read the words because some of them still might have trouble with that. Then they printed their names on the line so we could see if they understood capital letters or lowercase and where they should go there. And then they got to draw a picture of themselves. And then we never actually got to this page, but I really liked it. They were supposed to go find a friend that liked one of these things. That way they could start to get to know their friends. So this was a super cute packet, lots of coloring, which obviously is a good first day activity just to get them used to the flow of school, the procedures and things like that, rather than putting a lot of content on them. And I definitely saw that that was beneficial. The next thing that they did was this my school pledge, and she read this pledge to them, and then they had to sign their name, and then we stamp their thumbprints with like an ink pad, and then they put it on the page, and they honestly really loved doing the thumbprints. It was so cute. That was what I was in charge of. They came over to my desk area and did that, and it was really sweet. And one of the last like papers that I have collected is this first day of first grade, all about me. And so they put their age, their school, their teacher, and then she had them spell their best, their favorite food, and their favorite thing to do, and what they want to be. And then they drew a picture over here. And it was just really cute because their spellings were so funny, but also like just seeing what they actually like one person wanted to dive with sharks, so that was really interesting. And I also found out that we have 2 students who are only 5 at this point, because I guess they're turning 5 in August, so they're turning 6 in August, so they're pretty young. But those are the resources that I got from my teacher. Those are some great resources, and I'm really glad that she's actually giving me those things, so then I'll have an idea of how to do it when I start teaching. But thank you for following along this week with me. It's been a wild ride, honestly. Like, I'm exhausted, but it's been super fun, and I'm really excited to continue to learn from my classroom teacher and to continue to learn about my students and just really get in there with everything. But hopefully next week I can possibly do a classroom tour or something like that. I was just letting everything get settled before I asked my teacher if that would be okay with her. So we'll see, but I think I'll be able to do that. So I appreciate you following along, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I really hope this vlog brightened your day.